What is up everyone, it is Michael and welcome back to another AFK Arena video. Today we will focus on the guild aspect of AFK Arena and ideas I have to improve it. Being in a guild in AFK Arena is important, but not having any unique features in the guild makes it feel stale. Hopefully today I can come up with a solution to the problem and make guilds more exciting to everyone. In guild tab we have two modes, one called Guild Hunting, which where you fight bosses Riz and Soren, and the other for Hellscape, which contains Twisted Realm, Cursed Realm, and the Nightmare Corridor. Now, with the addition of the Nightmare Corridor, it has got me thinking what AFK Arena should do to the guilds section. As you can see, this game mode has multiple bosses a player can beat, and how fast they can achieve it. What if they added this sort of feature to guilds? You can still keep Soren and Riz for the main guild bosses for guild hunting, but what if they added a challenger mode where a mysterious boss showed up every day and it had X amount of damage that the guild had to take down? You can obviously add a leaderboard to this mode, granting players more rewards and an incentive to play this mode. They could call this mode Guild Hunting Challenge. Take it as an example of the Arcane Labyrinth. There is a difficulty that you can select, normal or dismal. This will help whales, making it a harder challenge and free to play in wanting more rewards working together as a guild. The challenge mode won't be easy, and everyone in the guild will only have 3 attacks a day on the boss. Whoever takes the boss out goes onto the leaderboard, granting them rewards based on their rankings, just like the Nightmare Corridor, as you can see, top 2, top 1%, and etc. Make a reward similar to the Nightmare Corridor, like PoE coins, baits, redfern, and maybe even add the addition of essence, gold, and engraving mats. And even have a separate leaderboard for the highest damage dealers. That's not it. I also have another idea that AFK Arena could implement to guilds. It is called Guild vs Guilds. Imagine every day you can matchmake against another guild and fight to see who the better guild is. Wouldn't that be fun? The idea of the mode will be having a random boss or bosses with tons of HP. Let's say it has 60 billion HP and guild members only had one attack to deal damage to the boss. If there is 60 members in the guild, each member will need to do around 1.1 billion damage to take the boss down. But here's the catch. The first team to take the boss down, or was the closest to taking the boss down, wins. Now this can be done in a 24-hour window where players can take their time attacking and planning their strategies. What I mean by a 24-hour window, as you can see here, has a timer, ends in 24 hours. That was where they would place it, and obviously guilds versus guilds at the top here. Now with the 24-hour window, players can take their time attacking and planning their strategies. Instead of having one attack, which might get stale quickly, imagine queuing into the 70v70 match. A 70v70 match, now the bosses have increased to 7. With having 7 bosses, now all players have attacks, but only one attack on each boss. For example, the Cursed Realm has this feature, as you can see right here. You can only attack one boss at a time with different formations. Wouldn't that be cool for Guild vs Guilds? Obviously, this can vary. A team of 10 has one boss, a team of 20, 2 bosses, a team of 30, 3 bosses, and 40, 4 bosses, and so on. Let's say the guild leader selected a team of 20 instead of selecting the whole guild. Now you match up with another guild who did the same, meaning 20v20. Now 20 vs 20 would be easier as it's only 2 bosses. But it's not about destroying the bosses, it's about how quickly you can do it. As you can see here, the Nightmare Corridor, it shows you how fast you can take down these bosses. The strategy of this will be interesting, especially in finding out who the better guild is. Now, this can create an esport factor for AFK Arena, granting even more light to the game. Imagine the best guilds competing on stage with money on the line. So many opportunities. Maybe even creating an even playing field and only making the heroes for each guild 309 E60 and keep the beast level to 12. I'm not saying this can just be for esports, but for the actual game mode in-game. This creates way more strategy when it comes to the guild's mode. Unlike the Abyssal Expeditions, where you have to build heroes to an insane level. This game mode allows the use of all the guild's heroes, meaning everyone can use heroes that they might not have, face to another guild member building them. Whether the heroes are limited to 309 E60, it brings all players on an even playing field. In addition, creating an amazing memories for the future. This game mode will bring excitement back into guilds, involving strategy, which is a key part in the guild aspect of AFK Arena. They can also add a feature called Record, displaying your team's wins and losses. Now this can be displayed either here, or they could just add a tab right here to the right. You can even add different frames for guild wins. Imagine you win 5 guild wins in the GVG mode. Now this will grant a new frame. An example of this, the Dream Ladder in the Nightmare Corridor. Now, for example, top 50 on the Nightmare Corridor leaderboard one time. Imagine that was one win in Guild vs Guild, that you would get this one. Now imagine 5 wins, 10 wins, 15, 20, etc., right? In addition, this will also help players in fighting a guild, whether it's down to a casual guild, semi-casual or competitive. This game mode will help see which guild is really committed to AFK Arena. And if the guild wasn't feeling entering a Guilds vs Guild, they can simply not matchmake, but will miss on rewards that they can help them progress further in their AFK Arena experience. This isn't a compulsory game mode, but it's a game mode about strategy and fun. A new fresh mode for guilds is needed, and maybe Lilith has other plans in the future. I feel like this will be a great addition to AFK Arena, and hopefully in the future we could get something similar to this. That will do it for today's videos, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and also leave a comment below if you think this is a good idea or you have some ideas of your own. As always, I'll see you all in the next one.